table at page 45, if I look at the first sample, which is what you called the control swap before, the table at page 45 of the DNA report. Yes. We have it. That's the DNA report, which is prosecution exhibit. That color table. Yes. So you there?
Yes, my lord.
So you had explained to us that the first is sample ID, then we have our sample, then we have the markers, and then we have the results. Is that correct?
So you have sample ID, you have got the loci and the rel codes per loci.
So the sample ID, what is it?
The loci,
The loci, spell it.
LOCI, then
Then
the allele codes, which is A-double-L-E-L. So the loci are these numbers at the top, in that row at the top, correct? And those are locations.
Yes, those are the questions.
And then the allele codes are these two numbers, 14 and 15.
Yes.
For example, at the first one, if you look at the first sample ID. And 14 and 15 represent the numbers that he inherited from his mother and his father.
Yes, that's correct.
Now, what you do with the DNA profile is you now generate the sample profile of Henry Katanga, correct?
Yes, that is a single source profile from the deceased.
That's the single source profile from the deceased. And when you get a sample, when you get another sample, so you go to the house and you get a sample, you also do the same thing.
Yes, we examine the specimen and get a profile from it.
You examine the specimen and get a profile from it. You establish if it is a male or a female, correct? From the sample.
So from the sample, especially like, for example, for number 1, which is said to be from the deceased, it is very easy to determine that this is a single male profile.
So you determine that by going to, if you go to the 7, it has X and Y.
Yes.
So while everything else has numbers, and X and
The donor is a female.
so X means female,
Yes.
and X and Y means male.
Yeah.
and it's what is made.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, now, I hope there are enough explanations.
No, that's why we are trying to do
I'm trying to get how to read it.
yes. So for example, if I look at the hair of Mole Katanga, that would be, is it 012 or 015? Correct?
Yes.
So, and if I find 015, that will be Mole Katanga's hair, correct?
Yeah, you can see specimen ID 6.
It would be 16. I think the 16 at the first location
Yep.
should be at the hair, should be the 16 at Mole Katanga.
We compare the one.